With you wanting to split up Russ and James as much as possible, how do you make those calls at the end of games when one of them closes over the other? Or do you see potentially opportunities for them to close together? It's like, what kind of goes into that decision at the end?
Yeah, it's just just the communication, and then whoever's playing well, if the team is playing well, you just kind of fill it out and kind of see, who's playing well and how the game is going.
At some point, do the players need to be a little bit more selfish and less sacrificing?
Yeah, I mean, when you got open shots, we've been seeing this been a trend with our team. Like, we've been having open shots from our good shooters that we're turning down shots. And when you generate open looks for your best players, your best shooters, you got to take those shots. And so we've been turning down a lot of those, which we got to get better with. But also just understand when it plays for you to make the play, like just make the play and don't defer. And but like I said, I've seen some good things. Like just watching the Denver game, got down early just to fight back, and the way we came back, took the lead, went up 7 with 6 minutes to go, and then give up a 2-on-1 dunk after a made basket, which is unacceptable. And like, those are the things we got to clean up. And just those miscues and get better with that.
Do you feel that the spacing in the starting lineup has been like a work in progress, trying to figure out where guys need to be to at least maximize the spacing for James and pick and rolls or Kawhi off the ball, stuff like that?
Yeah, we have. We talked about it. It's a lot different from what we did in training camp. We were more slot cuts, getting guys out of the way for PG and Kawhi to get to their spots and raise up for the shot. And now with James here, the numbers say we should stay spaced. When he's running pick and rolls, he's like 1.5, and then when guys are cutting or slot cutting, it's like 0.9. So just changing our mindset when PG and Kawhi have the ball, when James has the ball. It's kind of been a little process for us, and so we're gonna get better at it. Like I said, we've been working with it, we've been working at it, and so it's gonna be fun.
Remember last
one
year?
of those small ones in the space the floor with James. Obviously, with Sue out there, you have that pick and roll opportunity with James. Obviously not a shooter there, but I'm curious that James and Russ pairing specifically, like Russ is often done in the dunker spot around the low block area.
Yeah.
That kind of just kills some of the spacing. I think against Memphis there's a play where like PG drove into Russ and his guy picked up the PJ. But like, how do you navigate the spacing while having Russ and James out there? Because it looks like they're kind of getting each other's way.
And that's what was different. That's what I'm saying. Like the process of with Russ, with PG and Kawhi is always on the baseline because they get into their mid-range shot. Where James get more downhill, looking for the roller to make the passes, and so we want Russ to be spaced out. Like he's shooting 50% from the left corner, and he's shooting 41 from the corners overall. So just get to a spot, get to the corner, just get the spacing. If you don't have shot, get into the next action.
Would you rather live with him in the corner taking those threes as opposed to like a low block dunker spot area?
Yeah, I think I would rather in the corner. Yeah, getting the shot or getting to the next action because there's not a lot of space and not a lot of room. Because James is getting downhill or the rollers, he's finding the roller on the pass, and so that's just some things we got to clean up and continue to keep getting better with.
Let's get ready for Hoop Jab.